Hello friends, welcome to yet another amazing video of Wisdom Zone. This is Shubro, and friends, in today's video I'm gonna discuss the best linking words for fluent English, and I'm quite sure you're quite eager to know all the important linking words I'm gonna discuss for fluent English conversation. So it is my earnest request to all of you, please watch this video carefully to learn all the important linking words I'm gonna discuss today. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait, immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone and hit the bell icon to get the first notification. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. So friends, welcome back once again to this fascinating video on best linking words for fluent English. So as I have promised, in today's video I'm gonna discuss some extremely important linking words, and you can use all these important linking words for fluent English conversation. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So friends, before I go ahead, let me quickly give you a brief idea about a linking word. So as you see on your screen, a linking word or a transition word is a word or phrase which joins ideas, sentences, paragraphs together. So in order to communicate and also in order to write comprehensively, you need to know all these important linking words so that you can connect your ideas and sentences and they sound meaningful and coherent. There are several reasons, like to make a comparison or to show a contrast or to show a purpose or demonstrate a condition. So for various reasons we need to use these linking words, or else you will not be able to convey the right message. So in today's video I am gonna discuss some extremely important linking words, and in today's video I am gonna show you how to join two parts of a sentence together using all the important linking words. So let's get started with the first one. As you see on your screen, the first linking word I'm going to discuss is even if. So let me repeat, it's even if, and it is used to mean that something will happen despite something else might prevent. So that time you say even if. In order to join two parts of a sentence, in one part want to mean that something would happen despite something else that might prevent. So that time we have to use this linking word even if. So let me show you. Even if you take a private cab, you will still be late. So that means no matter, even if you take a private cab, still you will be late. So you have to convey this idea that it would not matter. At that time you have to use this linking word. So I hope you understood, it's quite important, and try to use this. Obviously it's going to help you immensely in your spoken English. So up next we are going to focus on the second one, that is in case, and it is also a very useful one. It is used to talk about things we should do in order to be prepared for possible future situations. We have to use this convey a message. So let me show you. I think it's going to be easier for you. So as you see the example, in case I forget later, here is the money you asked for. So I'm using in case in order to convey that in case I forget later the money that person asked for. Like this way you can say. So up next we are going to see the third one, that is in case of. In case of is used to tell what should be done when something happens, and it is obviously important, which helps us to convey the message what should be done if or when something happens. So let me show you how to use it. In case of emergency, please call the helpline number. So in case of emergency, that means if there is an emergency, you have to call the helpline number. Like this way you can use. It's very important, try to remember it. So up next we are going to dive into the fourth one, that is in spite of. Let me repeat it, in spite of. It is used to express a contrast between two things. When you have to show a contrast between two ideas, then you have to use in spite of to link two ideas or two statements. So let me show you how to use it. Tom felt miserably in spite of his efforts. So here Tom felt miserably is a negative idea or statement. In spite of his efforts, that means he put a lot of effort, still he failed. I'm using in spite to connect, and it shows a contrast that he put a lot of efforts, still he failed miserably. So I'm quite sure it's clear. Up next we are going to focus on the fifth one, that is despite. The meaning is same. It is also used to express a contrast between two things, and both are same, in spite of or despite. So let me show you how to use it. Our country is flourishing despite the recent challenges. That means our country is progressing although there are some challenges. I'm quite sure it's clear. So despite and in spite of, they are similar to although. Up next, we are going to dive into the next one, that is whereas. Whereas is a very useful linking word. It is used to introduce a statement which contrasts with what is said in the main clause. When you say something in the main clause and you want to introduce another statement which contrasts, that time you have to use whereas. So let me show you how to use this wonderful linking word, and you should remember how to use it and try to incorporate. As you see the example, Smith is an extrovert, whereas his sister is quite reserved. So Smith is an extrovert. This is one statement, and here I'm talking about Smith's nature, that is his extrovert, and I'm using whereas this linking word to connect another statement which says that his sister is quite reserved. That means it is totally a contrast, and his sister has a totally different nature. So I'm quite sure it's clear. It is very useful in your communication. Try to remember the use and make sentences and comment below. Up next, we are going to straight away dive into the next one, that is so that. So that is used to introduce a purpose. When you want to introduce a purpose in your sentence, that time you use so that. Let me show you how to use it. I'll go alone so that I can get there early. So the purpose is that I can get there early. I will go alone, that's why. I'm quite sure it's clear. That's why I'm using this linking phrase, so that. Up next, we are going to turn our attention to the last one, that is otherwise. So let me repeat once again, it's otherwise. Otherwise is a very useful linking word. It is used for stating what would happen if you do not do something, or if something doesn't happen, then what would be the outcome of that. It's a very useful one to connect two ideas. So let me show you how to use it. You need to study hard, otherwise you will fail. So I'm quite sure it's clear. You need to study hard. If you don't, then otherwise you will fail. So I'm talking about what would happen, what would be the consequence if you don't study. I'm quite sure it's clear. So friends, I hope we have understood. Today I gave you some extremely useful linking words. These are the best linking words for fluent English conversation. And I'll also come up with more videos on linking words, conjunctions and transition words. So please follow all the videos, and it is my earnest request to all of you, please go through the examples and try to make sentences and comment below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not wait, immediately go ahead and subscribe to Wisdom Zone to get many more videos. So stay tuned for further informative videos, friends, and do not forget to like, share, comment and subscribe.